Psalm 91, from the King James Version of the Bible, is a poetic and reassuring expression of trust in the protection and care of the Almighty. It portrays God as a refuge, a fortress, and a source of unwavering security for those who seek His presence. The psalmist uses vivid imagery to convey the idea that those who place their faith in God will be shielded from various dangers and perils, finding solace in His unfailing love and watchful care. Verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. This verse emphasizes the idea that those who seek a close and intimate relationship with God, often referred to as the Most High, will find refuge and protection under His care, symbolized by being in His shadow. Verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust. The psalmist declares their trust and reliance on God by recognizing Him as their refuge and fortress. They express their confidence in God's protection and place their faith in Him. Verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. This verse speaks of God's ability to rescue believers from traps set by the enemy, symbolized by the fowler, and from harmful and deadly diseases, noisome pestilence. Verse 4. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Here, the imagery shifts to depict God as a protective bird, sheltering believers under His wings. The feathers and wings symbolize His care and security. Truth refers to God's reliability and faithfulness, serving as a shield and defensive armor. Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. This verse reassures believers that they need not fear sudden dangers or threats that may come during the day or night. Verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. The psalmist continues to affirm that God's protection extends even to hidden dangers, symbolized by pestilence and darkness, and overt dangers that occur in broad daylight, destruction at noonday. Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This verse conveys the idea that although calamity may strike all around, those who trust in God will remain untouched by it. Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Believers will witness the consequences that befall the wicked, but they themselves will be shielded from harm. Verse 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Those who make God their dwelling place and seek refuge in Him will find safety and security. Verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Believers are assured that no harm or disaster will come upon them, and they will be kept safe from diseases or plagues. Verse 11. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. This verse suggests that God's angels are assigned to protect and guide believers in all aspects of their lives, ensuring their safety and well-being. Verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. God's angels are portrayed as preventing believers from stumbling or facing harm, just as they are carefully watched over and lifted up. Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Symbolically, this verse illustrates the spiritual authority and power that believers possess with God's protection, allowing them to overcome and conquer dangerous adversaries. Verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. God promises deliverance and exaltation to those who love and prioritize him. Knowing and acknowledging God's name signifies a deep and personal relationship with him. Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. This verse underscores God's responsiveness to the prayers of those who seek him. He promises to be present during challenging times, providing deliverance and honor to those who trust in him. Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. The psalm concludes by emphasizing God's commitment to granting believers a fulfilling and lengthy life, while also revealing his salvation and deliverance to them. These verses collectively convey a message of unwavering trust in God's protection, care, and intervention in the lives of those who seek refuge in him.